Hello. So this is going to be a 2.5 month starter lock update. I've been taking a lot of pictures and videos, but I don't know which century I'm going to have the time to put those all together and post it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to do a quick video right now so I can talk about some of the changes that I've had. Like I said, it's been about 2.5 months. The 15th will make 3 months. These are my starter locks. So, some changes that I have seen with my hair is um, a lot of hair filling in places that I didn't realize were bald. So, unless you flat iron your hair, or your hair is really long, you can't really tell when there's patches or places where hair is just not there. But with my locks now thickening up and growing, those spots are becoming noticeable. And it's at first I was like, oh, my hair is just really not growing into the locks, but it's not that it wasn't growing into the locks, it's just that the hair was never there in the first place. So yeah, so I was kind of upset that I had to combine this. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have less locks because I don't want to have, really big or, so thick that I can't put it up in a ponytail and do certain styles. I want to be able to wear it down and, do certain things. So I went for a certain size. Okay, so I'll show what's been happening. So, like I said, I was bummed because I had to combine these, but then I'm excited because here now that has been growing in places that I didn't realize is gone is becoming locks. So, like in the front here, where I thought, oh, this is just all my baby hair, and it was slicking all of that, I realized, wait a minute, this is kind of getting a little longer than what baby hair would be. So, anyways, I just made that into crocheted that together, and crocheted it together and do what I said I was not gonna do, interlock. Yeah, that's what I did. And right here also, where I just was slicking down like it's baby hair, it has grown enough to where, like I said, I was able to make another little lock. And then on this side, same thing. This row here, like I said, I thought this was just baby hair, but it grew enough to where now I made it into a lock. Same thing here, or whatever. And I think this area here is it's still filling out. It's gonna fill out even more. Like I said, because now all the hair around there, because it's thickening up so much into the locks, now I'm able to see, wait a minute, this is kind of bald looking, what's going on? But at least, like I said, it's filling in, it's growing. I don't even think this was here before when I started, so now these two are here. I have one in the middle also because it's like my hair, I don't know, grow patchy, not even patchy, just wasn't thick, it wasn't growing the way it needed to grow. So this is a baby lock. And then like in the back, I had five on the bottom row. And the middle one the part just kept getting bigger at the bottom. And I kept trying to, you know, crochet it together, twist it, and it just kept ending up with more hair. And then I look and I realize, wait a minute, there's actually a space now with a patch of hair in between these two locks that I can make into a lock, which I did. So now I have six at the bottom. So changes I've seen is that my hair is filling out and I'm adding more locks because there's hair growing, and my the pattern of my two strand twists has been almost not visible for a while now, and I think that's mainly because I wash my hair every week. Since I started my hair, I've been washing my hair every week. Even if I don't wash it, I'll still wet my hair, fully. Just started doing that, but I am spraying my hair multiple times throughout the day. I don't know if I'm overdoing it, but my hair is growing with my oil mixed and everything else. Here are my kids, but it's growing. So it's growing. My oil mixture looks like it's helping. I wish my hair was softer, but I feel like if I put a conditioner in it, it's gonna soften it way up and try to detangle. And I'm not trying to do that. As long as it's not crispy and snappy or feel like it's gonna fall off or break, then I know at least it's fine. But I am spraying my hair every day, all throughout the day, kind of putting oils on my hair whenever I feel like I want to massage my hair. If I feel like it feels a little bit too dry, I will spray it and put some oil or one of my oil mixtures on it. But this is the most I've ever seen my hair grow in my life because it's the first time I'm actually watching my hair grow. I'm seeing it thicken up. I'm seeing where I thought my hairline was back here and this is my edges. I'm realizing that no, Heffa, you've been pulling your hair out with your wigs and weaves so much that this area right here is really, this area in the back is really what gets damaged the most with me doing weave and wigs. And my hair just don't like anything on it. Even if I do a box braids or any of that stuff, it pulls on my hair. When I would do the crochet um, box plaits, still everything pulls on my hair and it pulls my hair out. But these aren't pulling my hair out. My hair is growing and thriving, and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna continue. I'm noticing. It looks like it's growing or whatever. The shrinkage is definitely real, but I don't care because I can see the difference because I'm always in my head. But yeah, I see the difference. My husband can see the difference. This is to me fine hair. But yeah, I think that this area, these areas on this, like, because if you notice, like it's thick up here, but it could be way thicker up here, and I really think it's just damage and a lot of hair damage. And now that it's growing back, I think this is going to be even thicker, and my locks is going to be even thicker on the sides than I thought it would be, which is good because I don't want them to look thin or yeah, thin or skinny. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn around and show what they're looking like. I really hope this video, I really hope the sound is good on this video because I do not want to try to go do a voiceover. I'm really new with this, so, but yeah, stop talking. Okay, this is the front. So a lot of this that you're seeing that looks like length is right here. Not a lot. All of it that you're seeing is gray hair, unless I just got some length because I have my husband on what you call it, lock buddy watch. So every day he's always looking in my hair to make sure I have no lint so that I can avoid lint buildup. Tekalea, go back in the room and watch TV. It would come at the end of my video if I can. But yeah, I would show more or try to show more detail. I don't know if everything I put in there, but my kids are at my door making noise, so I'm gonna stop. So yeah, this is my 2.5 month starter lock update. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process because I know at the end, I'm going to be like, oh my God, look at where I started. Look at where it is now. Look at how they have thrived. I've watched so many videos now that every stage to me is just beautiful because I've watched so many videos and I know what to expect. And then, like I said, when you've been bald headed all your life, basically, and your hair won't pass here naturally, in its natural state, flat iron, not in its natural state, but afro, but flat iron, I'm very content, very content, very content because I know the end result is going to be longer and healthier than what I have ever had. So why, why would I, you know? I just think it's different for everyone. If I feel like when you're someone that you're used to your hair being out naturally, so you always wear your hair out naturally, and you sometimes wear a weave, and your hair is long naturally, and you do twist outs and all that stuff. You kind of when they lock their hair, they kind of miss their hair to the point where they go and comb it out, and sometimes they end up locking it back, but they comb it out because you have that confidence of already wearing your natural hair. For me, I have always worn weave, so I'm sitting here like my hair is in a protective style, but it ain't protecting nothing because I was never taking care of my hair enough under it for it to pass this length. And it was pulling out my edges, thinning out my hair on the side. So, like I said, I didn't even realize I didn't have the confidence naturally that I thought I have because I've never been someone that feels like, oh, I'm insecure. I've always been secure in myself, but when you think about it, if the only time you feel secure in yourself is when you throw on a weave and you feel slayed because you got a weave on, that's not really full confidence in yourself. And for me, I could not go out without my hair done. And done meant a weave. So that's not confidence. Now I just had my birthday on February 15th, and this is how I rocked my hair. And I felt fine. And I felt perfectly fine and beautiful. And I'm waking up in the morning, I ain't got to put on no makeup, and I feel beautiful with my hair like this. And that's because I've never in my life experienced confidence with my natural hair. I can confidently say I have never loved my natural hair. I've never loved my natural loose hair. But 2 months in, and I love my starter locks. I love my locks already. So, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. It's crazy. It took me 38 years to figure this out. But yeah, I'm sorry. If for me, if you only can go out with a weave, no matter how pretty you think you is with that weave on, and you feel as confident as you say you are, if you only feel pretty when you have in a weave, that ain't full self confidence. And it took me doing getting some locks for me to figure that out. I'm so annoyed because I could have been so far in my lock journey. My daughter had locks, and I feel like my complex about my hair kind of like ruined my two older daughters that I never perm their hair. I always had their hair natural and always trying to make them love their natural hair and blah blah blah. But I always got a weave over my hair. So for them, even though I'm preaching the self confidence and how pretty they are with their natural hair, they're looking like, but girl, you got in that weave. And even if the weave is kinky or curly, you still got in a weave. You're not wearing your hair. So what did they do? They put themselves in a situation where they can wear weave. So now they're all, my 19-year-old and 16-year-old just want to wear weave in their hair. And it's heartbreaking because I feel like if I was right along with them, rocking my natural hair out, they would be more confident and wouldn't be trying to look now like how I was looking years. So I'm hoping that my journey will help them. My oldest had locks. I gave her locks, but she didn't take care of them and she really didn't want them. And they basically conditioned out, but they were here. Like down to here. My mom, I started her locks and maintained them for a couple of years. And my mom's locks are like, excuse me, way down here. But yeah, wasn't trying to show all that. But yeah, point is, her locks are long. And it's like 8 years in now, 9, 10 maybe years. But yeah, her locks are really long. But yeah, through their journeys, I see things that mistakes that I made with her hair or things that I don't want to do with my hair. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you can't rock your natural hair out and still feel pretty, still feel like, ooh, I'm still slaying, you ain't you ain't there, and it upsets me. It upsets me because the arguments that I've had with people trying to talk about black women wearing weave and blah blah blah, and I'm like, you can have long hair. Not all black women that wear weave is bald. Meanwhile, I'm bald. I mean, not bald, but still, to me, it wasn't. It was bald. So yeah, but all that time I wasn't confident. But now I'm loving these. I'm loving these, and I'm mad that it took me this long. My hair's thriving, it's thickening up. It's not looking as thin as it normally looks. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm gonna keep going with it. And I bet you one thing. I really shouldn't say never, but I know I'm not gonna comb these out. I know I'm not gonna do that. This is the first time in my life I feel confident with the hairs on my head. And all I gotta do is spray it and don't even have to do my edges if I don't feel. And that's the thing. With my weaves and everything, I had to make sure my edges is always done for me to feel a certain way. I'm rocking these, and if I when I wake up and my edges ain't done, it doesn't to me. It doesn't look bad. I still look cute. The amount of money I've spent on weaves, the amount of money. But yeah, let me go. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Yes.